Today, let's delve into the epic rise of Genghis Khan. From a destitute youth to the ruler of an empire spanning from Asia to Europe, he and his descendants created an empire where the sun was rising in the east, while it had yet to set in the west. Genghis Khan's name shines brightly in the annals of history, not only because he established the vast Mongol Empire spanning Eurasia, but also because he rose from a humble youth to an unparalleled ruler. An American scholar once remarked, "Aside from Jesus, perhaps no one can be compared to Genghis Khan, for he is the sole individual to have influenced the world through his own genes." Queen Victoria once said, "Genghis Khan is a legendary figure whose story forever inspires our exploration of history." Genghis Khan's epic ascent owes much to the guidance of a mysterious elder. From birth, Genghis Khan, originally named Temujin, was unique. He was born holding a small clot of blood in his hand, which Mongolian culture interpreted as a sign of a future leader with life and death power. It was customary in Mongolia to have a wise elder predict a newborn's future. For Temujin, such an elder appeared uninvited. According to the secret history of the Mongols, this elder crossed many mountains to reach the newborn Temujin and foretold his great future. This elder wasn't just a prophet. He played a crucial role in several pivotal moments of Temujin's life. Temujin's name originated from a captured Tatar chieftain, Temujin Uge, who was seized by Temujin's father. However, Temujin's early years were fraught with hardship. At 9, his father was poisoned, and the perpetrator was the son of Temujin Uge. Following his father's death, Temujin's family was expelled from their tribe and left to fend for themselves. Despite their dire circumstances, Temujin's family adopted an orphan named Borchu, who would later become one of Mongolia's founding heroes. During their most desperate times, the mysterious elder reappeared, taking Temujin to Mount Burkhan Khaldun. There, he taught Temujin hunting and instilled in him a deep respect for the mountain, which became Temujin's lifelong spiritual anchor. Whenever Temujin faced uncertainty, he would retreat to the mountain for 3 days of solitary reflection. For him, entering the mountain solved problems, but for his enemies, it signaled impending trouble. Temujin's rise to power began with an unexpected event. His wife was kidnapped by the Merkit tribe. Unlike other Mongols who might accept this as a cultural norm and find another wife, Temujin was different. He retreated to his sacred mountain for 3 days and emerged with a plan. To rescue his wife, he needed allies, so he turned to his Andas, which means sworn brothers, and his godfather. One of his most important Andas was Jamuka, who had become the leader of the Jadaran tribe. Another crucial ally was Wang Khan, leader of the Keraitas and Temujin's godfather. Both men wielded significant influence on the steppe. With their support, Temujin assembled his forces. However, a larger alliance was needed to confront the Merkit tribe. Temujin sought the support of other Mongol tribes and received it, thanks in part to the mysterious elder who provided an additional warrior, Yelme, saying, "My son is sent by the eternal blue sky to serve Temujin." The allied forces of Temujin, Jamuka, and Wang Han launched an attack on Zhuanluoti and achieved a decisive victory. Temujin not only rescued his wife Borte, but also established himself as a powerful leader. At this time, Borte was already pregnant with his eldest son, Yochi. But who the biological father of Yochi was is anyone's guess. As his power grew, his alliances became more complicated. Although Wang Khan and Jamuka were supported in the battle, they felt slighted over the distribution of the spoils, sowing the seeds of future discord. In Mongolian culture, there is a distinction between black bones and white bones. White bones refer to direct relatives, while black bones are non-direct relatives. Although Temujin and Yamuka share a common ancestor, having the same grandmother, with Yamuka's grandfather being her first husband and Temujin's grandfather her second husband, Yamuka's lineage is considered nobler, known as white bones. He often proudly displays this status, frequently treating Temujin as a subordinate rather than a brother. Temujin, however, valued talent over lineage. He welcomed anyone who could contribute to his cause, regardless of their background. This inclusive attitude won him broad support across the Mongol tribes, gradually building his power base. Recognizing that his destiny lay beyond the confines of other leaders' patronage, Temujin left Yamuka's tribe and formed his own. As Temujin's influence grew, he encountered significant obstacles among the Tatar tribes, with whom he had a long-standing blood feud. To eliminate this threat, Temujin adopted cunning tactics. He asked his men to pretend to be Tatars and attack the Jin border, making the Jin people believe that the Tatars had betrayed them. The relationship between the Mongolian tribes and the Jin dynasty was similar to the relationship between the European barbarian tribes and the Roman Empire. At that time, the powerful Jin dynasty used military means to conquer and control the Mongolian tribes. The Jin people were angry at the Tatar tribe's betrayal and called on the Mongolian tribe to punish the Tatars. Temujin responded eagerly, aligning with Wang Khan to defeat the Tatars decisively. In the year 1203 AD, Temujin faced off against Wang Khan in a decisive battle. Through a series of skirmishes, Temujin successfully raided Wang Khan's camp and ultimately defeated him. By 1204 AD, Temujin had absorbed all the tribes of the steppe, and henceforth only one name resounded across the grasslands: Temujin. Now he needed a grand title. Some suggested he be called Gurkhan, meaning Supreme Khan, but Temujin felt it lacked resonance. He chose Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler, signifying his ambition to rule over all lands under the blue sky. Genghis Khan gladly accepted this title, marking the confirmation of his grand ambition to conquer the world. Once again, he retreated to his sacred mountain, preparing for Mongolia's first great expansion westward. The hand of fate had firmly placed him on the stage of history, and he declared his intention to turn the lands under the sky into pastures for the Mongols. The banner of global suffering was now unfurled. Throughout his life, Genghis Khan left behind several profound sayings. The weak must endure. As vast as the heart, so the horse can gallop. Do not hesitate because of distance. Once you set off, you can reach your destination. Sunshine always follows the storm, for the eternal blue sky is always with us. Now let's delve into the legendary story of this great conqueror and see how he step by step conquered the world.